Nebraska's brand new wide receivers coach, Deion Shorts, has been changing everything. One of the best college football coaching hires this offseason. And he has been hitting the mark in recruiting, development, and schematics. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about everything that Deion Shorts is doing for Nebraska, and we're going to outlook his future with the Big Red. So really quick, it is my birthday today, turning 19 years old. Hey, please hit that like button for me for my birthday. It would really help me out. And also, if you're a diehard Nebraska fan, it could give me even a better present. It's to hit that subscribe button. Listen, if you support what I'm doing here, daily Husker football content, recruiting updates, I appreciate all you guys so much. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out greatly. But without further ado, let's get into it. Talking about Deion Shorts, Nebraska's brand new wide receivers coach, because man, oh man, he has been worth the hype so far. Of course, the Huskers hired him in December. We poached him away from the Kentucky Wildcats, and he has already been paying off dividends for the Big Red. First thing I want to talk about is Deion Shorts from a recruiting aspect, because I always look at everything from a recruiting lens. Okay, how good are you as a recruiter? Because that's so important for the future of your program. And he is one of the best young recruiters in the country. He's already proved that at Nebraska. You know, guys like Ryan Mosley, Jabari Brady, very high four-star wide receivers in the class of 26 who didn't even consider the Huskers before we got here, have now pegged in official visits with the Big Red. Guys who are 6'3", 6'4" targets. And there are a bunch of other high-quality receivers Nebraska going after that we don't even know about just yet, because Deion Shorts is working behind the scenes. So from a recruiting standpoint, he's been hitting the mark. Okay, we're getting 4 stars galore at that wide receiver spot. But what really impresses me about Deion Shorts is what he brings as a developmental coach. Okay, we know what he did at Houston with Dana Holgorsen. Okay, he developed Tank Dell, who turned out to be one of the best wide receivers in college football, now with the Houston Texans, one of the best players in the National Football League. Okay, he is a product of Deion Shorts. We know what he did with Matthew Golden, who was a longtime Houston Cougar, went and played for Texas last year, and he's going to be a first-round NFL draft pick this upcoming April. Okay, that's thanks to Deion Shorts. Okay, he developed some of the best players in the country at a small school like Houston. Okay, and that was before they were Power 4. Okay, so he is going to take this receiver room for Nebraska and take it to a different level. Guys like Ja'Cory Barney, he's going to be an All-American next year. Dane Key is going to be a first-round NFL draft pick, okay, with another year with Mr. Deion Shorts. Guys like Demetrius Bell, Quinn Clark, they're going to take that next jump. True freshmen that we all are excited about, Cortez Mills and Isaiah Mosey. Okay, imagine how good they're going to be when we have one of the best receiver coaches in the country, Deion Shorts, okay? I'm super excited about him from a developmental standpoint, because he's a no BS type of coach. He expects a lot of you. He's very hard on you, but at the end of the day, he's a player's coach, right? He's young. He's still in his 20s, and he played in the NFL. He played at West Virginia, so he's relatable to a lot of these guys. Okay, so although he's going to be hard on you, he's going to try to push you to be the better you, he's also a guy that you can confide in. Okay, and that's something that Nebraska's lacked in the past. Like, you got some good developmental coaches, but you don't have a bunch of good player coaches. Sometimes you just need these players to be bought in. The best way you can do that is to be a relatable person. Deion Shorts hits on the mark. Okay, so he's a great recruiter. He's a great developer. But the last thing I want to talk about is just him from a schematic standpoint, right? He knows how to get his wide receivers involved, especially him with Dana Holgorsen, because that's a dynamic duo. And when Dana Holgorsen got to Nebraska, he said, hey, I only want you to hire one guy, Matt Rhule. And that's my man, Deion Shorts, because he knows how to get his wide receivers open. He knows how to develop them. I'm excited to see what we can do with these wide receivers and how we can utilize them. Ja'Cory Barney in the slot, getting him some more jet sweeps, some more screens, how he can develop as a medium route runner, a deep route runner. Okay, can he stretch the field vertically? I'm excited to see how he can continue to utilize Dane Key to have the best season of his career. Hartley Gilmore is just such a utility knife. It's going to be fun to see how he uses in this offense. Quinn Clark, who's 6'5", an athletic freak. Okay, if there's anybody who can bring the most out of these guys to put them in the right position to succeed, that's a Deion Shorts. Okay, and he knows how to get these guys open. You know what's great about him and what some of these NFL receivers have said about Deion Shorts? He knows how to develop good route runners. Okay, who can beat man coverage, who can find the soft spot in the zone and get open. That's something that Nebraska's lacked. They've had all the success in the world from a talent perspective. But even last year, Jamal Banks, who was talented, Isaiah Nair, who was talented, those guys couldn't get open because they didn't know the first thing about route running. Okay? And they weren't being put in the right places on the field thanks to Marcus Satterfield. So their talents weren't being utilized correctly. That changes with Deion Shorts. Okay? Route running is going to be a premium for us now. And he also knows how to utilize these guys to the best of their abilities. Okay, you're not going to be running Jamal Banks on goal balls anymore like we did last year. Jamal Banks ain't with us anymore. But that's what we did with previous regimes because of how incompetent our pass receivers coach and OC were. That changes. Okay, and it's going to help out our quarterback. It's going to help out our offense when the right players are at the right spots at the right time. Okay, so from a recruiting standpoint, he's phenomenal already. From a developmental standpoint, he's going to bring the best out of these guys. But from a schematic standpoint, that might just be the most important thing. He knows how to utilize these guys, man. He knows how to develop them, make them better. I am super excited about Deion Short's receiver room going forward, man. All these transfers coming in, some of these young guys, these true freshmen. It is going to be so fun to watch. And thank goodness, we have a great receivers coach who's teaching these guys the ropes, and we have a great OC to command that room. So, all right, guys, that's my video talking about Deion Short. Man, I'm super pumped out about this hire. Let me know your thoughts down below. Once again, it's my birthday. 19 years old would help me a lot. If you guys can hit that subscribe button. One birthday gift. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for all the support this year. We're going to keep it rolling in 2025. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below about Deion Short. Hey, if you made this far of the video, hit the like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go be grad, go Rhule. See you in the next one.